Station.
How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. I was given some constructive feedback from one of the viewers that they would appreciate it if I slowed things down a little bit and explained things with the game a little bit more. So we're going to be looking here at Sticker Ball, and it's the demo. And then here we go. So I'm going to slow things down and try to explain what we're seeing as we're going. So Sticker Ball. Right here it says, hi, thank you for playing the demo. The full version will have more stickers, more levels, more friends, more mods, more everything. Right here is a link that you can click to wish list the full game. And then it does have an epilepsy warning here. It has flashing visuals, play with caution. And then on this middle section here, right here, you can see your meta currency. So these are the eyes that you collect during your run that fill this bar, and it starts unlocking these things on the right hand side. So these are essentially ways that you can affect your run, right? You can turn these on and off, except for the first one. You cannot disable it. And so the first one is triggers dice scanner when all dice are hit. The scanner re-triggers the dice. So if you hit every dice and it is shown by the green outline that you've hit the dice, if you hit every one, it re-triggers those dice. So that's what's going on there. The next one is same sticker bonus. You get a bonus for having the same stickers on a single dice. So that's going to be your dice over here. If you have like row 1 and you have a bunch of the same stickers, I did a run yesterday like that with a bunch of wizard hats, you get a bonus to your score for having those on there. Next is hollow stickers. 1% chance to find hollow stickers. They provide plus level bonus points when triggered. That part, I'm not exactly sure what it means by plus level plus sticker count. So then when you're in the game, you start with your first rack of dice. When you defeat an enemy, you get your next rack of dice. I'm gonna look here to see if it has that's stats. I was trying to see if there's challenges. So there's also challenges over here in the settings. Frog with a cigarette hijacks a UFO. 10 plus UFO people, or 10 plus people riot and dance. Unlock all mods. Score 15k. So there's some challenges here in the settings menu. Then you have all the stickers. So we're going to go through these stickers and I'm going to read them off. These are the ones that I have unlocked right now. And there's another wishlist button here. We have credits. So this is game by Bilge Khan, music by Willow Collins. So I have the music turned off. I do not know if the music in the game is copyrighted or not, so I play my own music. Published by Future Friends Games. And then here are the Future Friends Games people. And then a thank you for playing. Menu says yes or no. I don't know what that does. But let's go over the stickers first. So your first sticker here is the spring. Plus 4 blooms. So plus 4 to your score. See, that's the thing where there's green character text here and orange. I'm assuming those mean different things, right? But I don't see a way here of seeing what a breakdown of what those means. Maybe by playing the game more, you eventually figure it out, or maybe you don't. I don't know. But plus 4 blooms a flower, plus 5 flower burns with explosion, fire, or laser, plus 2 flower bonus for each ant, bee, dino, fish, fly, frog, horse, human. Total score 340. So the possible total score of that is 340, I think. So then the beehive, plus 5 spawns a bee. So maybe the green is on hit. So the green is on hit, and the orange is things that affect it, is what I'm thinking here. So plus 4, it blooms a flower. And we've seen that in the game. Plus 5, flower burns with explosion, fire, laser, yeah. And those are the effects. Okay. So plus 5 spawns a bee. +6, B shoots needle at explosion fire frog human. +7, B likes donut flower tree. So with the bees, when you hit the beehive, it spawns a bee, and you get +5 to your score. And then if any of the other effects happen, the +6, +7. So if the bee shoots a needle at explosion fire frog or human, you get a +6 to your score. If the bee likes a donut flower or tree, so if it goes over to a donut flower or tree, you get a +7 to your score, I think. Wizard casts an AoE spell, +3 AoE hits dice. Okay, so when you hit it, it casts the AoE spell, and then you get extra points if the AoE spell hits other dice. Okay. The pond, +1, spawns a frog and goes offline. So you hit the dice, it spawns a frog, and then the frog interacts with other things. So it jumps and triggers 2 dice. It hijacks the UFO. It smokes a cigarette. It dies from asteroid, bullet, axe, all that stuff. So yeah, you get a +1 when you hit the dice, and then as the frog is interacting, then you get more scores. So essentially, if you're doing a frog build, you want to have like cigarettes out there, because that's a +12 to your score. And if the frog gets the cigarette, then yeah, that's a pretty big boost to your score. I see. Seed, +4 grows a tree. +10 tree is cut with an axe. +5 tree burns with explosion fire laser. +2 tree gives points every second if ant, bee, dino, fish, fly, frog, horse, human exists. So that's what it was saying with the bee build. If you have the bee and the tree is there, it'll give you points every second as long as that bee is existing on the thing. Okay, so it seems like with the bee and the tree build, you would want your ball to stay on the screen as long as possible, so you're getting those points every second. Satellite calls a UFO. The UFO arrives. +11 if it explodes. +4 if it abducts. Okay. Poop pile spawns a fly. Flying burn. +8 if it burns. +12 if it's eaten by a frog. Money. +11 to your score spawns a banknote. So money. Okay. Ironsmith. +2 hangs a horseshoe on the wall. +1 gives points when luck is needed. Yeah, I don't fully understand what that means. Fireworks, +7 launches the firework. +4 firework explodes. So if the firework explodes, then you get +4 to your score. Okay, very simple. Detective places a pin, and then you get +3 connection bonus for each pin on the board. I see. So when it places the pin, you would want to hit it multiple times so you get multiple pins, and then you get extra points there. I see. Bomb is pretty basic, +12 and it explodes. So you could have that interact with other items, like the bees, for example, or the frogs. Winter, +5 throws a snowball, or the trees, all that stuff. +5 throws a snowball, +7 snowball spawns another snowball when it hits a creature, basically. +3 if it's destroyed by drunk driver, explosion, police, wall. So you could do a winter build with characters, basically, the ant, bee, dino, fish, fly, frog. Yeah. Ping pong spawns a ball, +3 bounces off of a wall. So that's the only thing. I was trying to figure this out. You would have to get lucky and have the ping pong be above another dice or something for that to take effect. Jackpot, +4 creates a slot machine. +3 slot machine explodes. +21 with a 95% chance. +21 slot machine hits jackpot and a 5% chance. +1 slot machine bonus for each card, cigarette, drunk driver, fake die. So I don't know if that the +1 slot machine bonus, I don't know if that goes. I think that's just after the fact. So you get the +4 and then you get the plus points if you have the other items in play as well. Hat throws a Pokeball. Pokeball comes back. Pokeball catches ant, bee, dino, fish, fly, frog, horse, human, yeti. Fishing. +5 goes fishing. Depending on what it catches is how many points you get. So boot, bonefish, guppy, jellyfish, eel, koi, blowfish, and lobster. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Cloud, +6 on hit, summons rain. If it extinguishes the fire, it's a +8. If it removes blood, it's a +10. If it nourishes a fish, flower, frog, human, mushroom, tree, it's a +4. Telescope spawns a star. And then you get bonuses for black holes, humans, moons, and UFOs. Okay. Tape. Tape's a fresh banana to the board. +1 banana gives points every second. So the tape is a very similar B build, where you would want your ball to stay on the screen for as long as possible, so you're racking up those points. Spider leaves a web, and then on hit, and then you get bonus points for catching creatures. So the pickaxe, it goes digging. So when you trigger it, it digs. If it causes an explosion, you get 3 points. If it finds copper, you get 4 points. Silver is 6, gold is 8, diamond is 10, emerald is 12. And then the percentages there are on the right-hand side there. Money printer. Money printer goes burr. So you hit it, and you get +4. +7, if it breaks a piggy bank, you get +7. Inflation bonus for each diamond. So with this, you would want diamond, gold bar, or ores. Okay. Magic ball reveals the date you will be dead and grants random points. I don't know what that means. We haven't played with it yet, but it's a random point generator basically. Gold bars is gold bar, which goes with the money printer. Yeah, it goes with the money printer. Okay. Arrows shoots an arrow +6. If it hits an ant, bee, dino, drunk driver, fish, fly. If it hits and causes love. So it could hit and not cause love, I guess. And then love gives you an extra 2 points every second. Okay, so arrows kind of goes with the passive, the bee, and there was another, the banana, I guess. But it's more the bee build. The arrows goes with the bee build. Okay. Earth creates a moon. Moon gets destroyed by asteroid, moon, or rocket. Okay. So you get some bonus points with some interactions. And then it shoots 2 asteroids on destruction. So if you get a bunch of Earths with some, it says specifically asteroid, moon, or rocket. So you'd want to do a bunch of Earths. I don't know if firework, no, I think firework would not count as a rocket, if I had to guess. Okay. Corn drops a corn seed. Corn seed pops with explosion, fire, or laser. Okay. So you'd want bombs, maybe the printer, because there's a chance for, no, not the printer, the jackpot, so things that explode, basically. Coin toss, flips a coin, you get +14 if it lands on tails. Okay. Clover picks a clover, you get a 5% chance of getting an extra 23 points. Charging dock calls a robot vacuum. Robot arrives at the charging dock is +3. +2 if it vacuums something up. And +16 if it drinks water and explodes. So there's an explosion possibility there as well if you had water. The bone, it throws the bone when you hit it. The bone either becomes a computer and then you get +3. +4 for each computer. So if you had a bunch of bones, they could all kind of work together, and the computers also explode after 2 seconds. So if you did like bees with explosions, or I'm assuming the moons, no, not the moons. So yeah, bees and stuff that would explode, or frogs, or trees. So yeah, there's also something going on here with the menu. I'm assuming this is the menu in the back popping up there. So maybe if you put like a border around this box, that would help it distinguish it from the background a little bit more. Alrighty. So I do want to look at menu, and I hit yes. Oh, okay, so that just brings you back. If you're in the middle of a run or something, you can hit settings and then bring yourself back to the menu, I guess. Okay. Alright, so I think, no, I don't want to, I wanted to exit the menu, not. So if I just hit resume, there you go. That's how you exit the menu. Okay. So we're going to get back here into another run. I think I've kind of explained things the best I can. The only other thing to explain, and when we get into the run, I'll show you, is this is your score. So you're trying to get your score to beat this person, and then you get money. I'm not exactly sure how the money happens. So there is an interest mechanic here. So you get 1 dice, 3 balls, So you start with 3 balls. You need to score at least 15 points with 3 balls. Okay. And then certain things are offline. I helped you last time, right? Okay. So that's your balls are your lives basically, and you need to hit the score every time before you run out of balls. And then apparently there's an interest mechanic with the money. So the more money you have in your bank, I guess that's how you get more money. Is that a double hit? No. Okay. So now, what kind of build do you want to do? There's a home that spawns a human. If the human survives, you get +6. If it dies from the asteroid, axe, bullet, drunk driver, explosion, needle. So let's kind of do a pacifist run here. We'll try to spawn some humans and have them interact. So then, yeah, we're just going to throw it right there. So you can see I put it on 3, and now it's showing up because it was on, the dice was on 3. Boom. So the human survived. Water balloon, throws a water balloon. Water balloon splashes water, extinguishes fire, removes blood, nourishes fish, flower, frog, human, mushroom, tree. So those are all the interactions that it can do. Okay. Cape is a banana. +1 banana gives points every second. We're not really there yet. The problem with the bone is that the computer can explode, and I believe that the humans die from explosions. So I guess we could do spawning explosions because we actually get more points if the human actually dies. So let's get a bone in here. We'll get a bone in here. On 2. Oh, okay, I already won. I didn't realize that. So we did win here. Great choice. I won. Was I helpful? Bold pick. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the shop. We have 1 ball remaining. We have $1.70. And remember, we collect interest if we don't spend. But these things are really cheap right now. These things are really cheap right now. We do have a challenge to make humans dance, but I would really like this to be on a different dice later on. And I don't think you can remove stickers. So I'm actually thinking about leaving this for now, just so we can collect the interest. Alrighty. We're hitting both dice here. So we spawned our human and a computer. And the human did not die. So we got 22 of 30 points there, based on our interactions. Threw a bone. Default phase 3. Bone turned into a computer. The human survived. And then a 12% bonus. Scored 22 points. 3 balls left. Choose a sticker. So you also get more balls. It looks like you get 3 balls every time you defeat a level. So you kind of want to defeat levels as soon as possible so you can bank balls. As many shots as possible. Or as the opposite. As less shots as possible. So telescope spawns a star. You get a star bonus for humans. That's good for us. Target is asteroid. That kind of works with that a little bit. Arrow hits and causes love to a human. You get +9 points. I think that's going to be more valuable to us than killing the human. If it actually works. If it works. So I'm going to put it on 4. And we also have a 12% bonus. The faster we shoot the ball at the beginning. We're at 45 of 30. So this is a winning round. We will get more balls. Water balloon. We don't really have anything that goes with water balloon right now. Because we don't have the fire, blood, fish, flower, frog, human. Well, we do have humans. But I don't think that score is worthwhile Whereas this, the telescope, I don't know. That might be worth it because that's 6 points if it nourishes a human. But this gets +3 for the moon or UFO, which we don't have. Okay. Throw an axe and the axe if the axe comes back, it gets +5. Okay, that's very basic. I think it can chop trees or something too. I guess the water balloon here makes the most sense because it has the most potential of giving us the highest amount of points. So we want these modifiers on different dice than what our main target is going to be. And we have 537. We have 537 to spend. Is there anything here that I absolutely want? This fishing could be good just passively. That's 8 points passively at a minimum. If it actually... I mean, it doesn't talk about chances of catching, so I'm assuming it will catch something every time. Is there anything else here we haven't seen? We can just get a diamond right off the bat. Blowfish shoots 3 needles. If it hits a human and stuff, then we get extra bonus points. There's another, we don't have a cloud, but there is a cloud that could nourish. Okay. So we kind of have to decide here, are we going to go, this could explode a human, this could nourish, and this could do some good things to humans. So do we want to go in on negative effects or positive effects is basically where we're at here. Or we could do one of each. We could do one of each. So a firework explodes. We read that in the menu. Ironsmith is the horseshoe thing. Still not sure exactly what that's about. Because it says luck. I don't know if that actually like maybe brings your dice closer together. There's no mechanic explanation, right? So you kind of just got to figure things out as you go. Throws an axe and the axe comes back. Places a pin on the board, connection bonus for each pin. So that would be a detective build. We're not really going there. We could do one of each of these because both of these would interact with the human. So we could do one of each. Put the cloud like here. And put the blowfish over here. So now we have an interaction split amongst these two dice. See how these are blank, but these have an interaction here? I think this is the highest likely odds of us actually doing something, which will, each one of these will give us some kind of points, right? So, yeah. There's all kinds of potential here with how I'd split these dice up. And maybe that's the method. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not exactly sure. But, okay. Let's go to the next fight. And over here on the left-hand side, there is flavor text. So you need to score at least 60 points with 5 balls. These things are offline. You shave the weak hair. So there's like some flavor text over here going on as well. So I do want to hit all 3 if possible. If I cannot hit all 3, then I want to hit those 2. Because those are the 2 that have potential of doing things. Ice cream serves a scoop plus 1. So a scoop gives points every second. Spawns a piggy bank plus 2 if it collects a banknote coin or flip a coin. When it breaks, if it's hit by an arrow, gives collected amount back when broken. Okay. Another arrow could be good. We would get a bonus as well if we put this on the same dice here. So that might be worth doing. Get that extra little bonus. Okay. We've already hit... There we go. That's going to hit a lot. And we got our points in 2 balls. Nice. So now we're going to look down here. Coin toss. We don't really have anything on the right-hand side over here that affects the coins. Same thing with the axe. The telescope at least has a bonus attached to it. So we'll throw it, I don't know, on this one here. Alright, so we're going into the shop with $6.90. Is there anything here that I absolutely have to have? A radio calls the police. Police patrols the board. It inspects humans. Blood, bullet, drunk driver, human, rocket tooth, UFO. Okay. Donut shop affects the coffee and the police and drunk driver human as well if it's eaten. That's actually quite a bit of points if it gets eaten by a human. Okay, we've already read the poop before. Fishing we've read. Axe we've read. Ice cream. There's disco. So if we get a bunch of humans and we get the disco balls to go, right here, 10 plus people riot and dance. I think that's what that's about. So we have to get a bunch of people to start dancing using the disco ball. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but we might as well buy it just in case it does. Just in case it does. And then I think I would also want the, well, this has a higher point potential and it has the same amount of base points. So the donut shop is actually more beneficial to us, I think. And we've seen these before as well. So there's the donut shop. Let's throw that up here. And then we'll go ahead and hit save and next. So we have 6 of 6 balls. Boom, we're hitting everything. I think that's kind of my goal. Oh, what? It should have hit that. Okay, it didn't, but that's okay. Clown inflates a balloon. Balloon explodes from the arrow. Okay. Piggy bank does not have any human interaction. It does have an arrow interaction. And gold bar. The clown has an interaction with the arrows. We have more arrows than we do humans. Oh, it looks like, so every boss is turning certain things off. That's what it's doing. I see. I didn't know how that's what that did, but now I do. Alright, let's try that one. Nice. We got 99 of 90 points there. So we have another clown, but I want more humans. I want more humans for sure. Because we have a lot of things that affect humans potentially. Alright, let's go ahead and shop. We have 8. Maybe you don't get interest. Because it seems like we're going up in like 2 or 3 value. Like $1.50 every time, basically. Every round. Or maybe you do. Let me leave this alone for now. Let me leave this alone for now. And see if we get more money next time. So, 828. We're still at 6 balls. That's a pretty good hit. Alrighty. Gold bar, fishing, and clover. Fishing is passive. It can do anything. It can do anything. We got a re-trigger there. We spawned a human and a computer. Hits a golf ball. Golf ball lands in the hole. Plus 10 if it's stopped by a black hole, claw, explosion. Okay, that kind of works. Golf is more valuable here because there's more that it can do. The robot can only interact with the water balloon. Whereas the... Well, I've already bought it, so I can't go back. Okay, I need to remember that. The golf ball can get affected by the telescope more, I think. Potentially. Or it may not interact with anything that I have. I may have picked the wrong choice. If I did, let me know, and I probably should have went with the robot that goes with the water. I want to make sure I hit this to re-trigger all the dice. It seems like that's going to be where our most value is making sure that all these dice turn green, and then it triggers all these dice again. Another donut shop or a telescope. Alright, let's do the donut shop. We'll throw it here. Oh, we have a bonus if we throw it here, so we might as well throw it on the first one. There we go. Boom. That should hit every, yeah, re-trigger, make things happen. Nice. It looks like, yeah, the most of our money right now is going to come from the re-trigger. Alright, so the hat, we read, and it interacts with the humans if it catches it. Corn is explosion stuff. Clown, balloon explodes because of arrow. So that's another clown. We could make that one dice all clowns. And that would give a high likelihood of some interaction actually happening there. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. So if we try to save dice 4 for clowns, I think that'll be good. So we have 22 now. I don't know what we had last time, but that's quite a bit of money. Does it say that we collected interest? In the log? It doesn't. It doesn't really say. Yeah. Alright, do we have anything new here? Yes. We have a punch. It knocks out a tooth. 22 for a gold tooth. 44 for a blue tooth. The rest of the time. So you got a 25% chance of scoring extra points. 75% chance of not. Okay. The satellite calls the UFO. The UFO arrives. It explodes from the laser and stuff. Plus 4 points if it abducts anybody. Ping pong spawns a ball and it bounces off the wall. The problem with the ping pong is the ball goes straight down from what I was seeing. Earth, we do have... I thought we had one Earth already. Maybe I never grabbed it. Maybe I should grab it. We have a gun. Fires a bullet. If it hits any of those things listed, you get plus 4 points. You get plus 13 if it hits nothing. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Frog has interactions with... So you actually don't get as much points if the frog dies. Okay, so you want the frog to smoke cigarettes, I guess. I do want to grab... Because we have something that specifically interacts with Earth. Don't we? No, we don't have anything that... It would create a moon, and the moon could potentially... Okay, we would want multiple Earths then. Okay, we don't want to do that then. Plus 4, that's only 10 points if it abducts one of my humans. This doesn't interact with stars. No. This does get a bonus for the moons that this creates. So I think we do go with the Earth. I think we do go with the Earth here. We'll go and place that in. Because we have one telescope already. We could grab a secondary telescope for a bonus as well. And that's pretty good. So we're stacking up our bonuses around the dice. We have 12. Let's go ahead and save the money, I think, for now. Or we could roll. We could roll, but it's expensive. So I'm just going to save it next. What's going to be disabled? So we have... So anything with the pink sticker on the right-hand side over here, anything with a pink is disabled. So that's how that's working. We have false. So we have fishing, blowfish, all that stuff is disabled. Alright. So we want to try to hit as many dice as possible. Boom, right there. Because I want to get re-triggers if possible. We have donuts there. Alright. No interactions on that round, it didn't look like. So the pub spawns a drunk driver. It explodes from a rocket tree or wall. And it's stopped by a bullet, coffee, or police. And we don't have any of that. So we could get another computer going. Boom. So we bring that over here. And now we have a full dice with bonuses stacked up on it. We have a full dice with bonuses stacked up on it. Alright, we need this guy here for sure to hit a re-trigger. To re-trigger all of our dice. There, that's going to be our best one, I think. So it just re-triggered everything. Yeah, the re-triggers are really helpful because it rolls all your dice. Alright, looks like we have another donut shop. another donut shop, another fishing pole, which are currently disabled, but we could still get them for the bonus. Later on. Or we go with the donut shop. See, we don't have enough space on dice 1, 2, and I don't know if you can. Can you overwrite stickers? No, you cannot. So I bought it now, though. So we'll stick it on this dice, so that way at least it's doing something. And I want to try to hit all the white dice. Okay. Well, we missed one, but that's fine. Pokeball, Piggy Bank, Money Printer. So these two go together. We don't have anything else that interacts. The only thing here is Hat that interacts with stuff. We're trying to get as many interactions as possible, basically. Boom, that's it right there. That's the shot. Boom. Yeah, we just did all kinds of crazy stuff with that one shot. That was great. Absolutely fantastic. Tape is the banana, magic ball, spring. I do have a flower bonus, but nothing that is going to tick over time, so it's not that valuable. I think we would do the magic ball here, because we haven't done it yet, so why not? Why not? Alrighty. So now we're going to shop again. And we have the flies, another donut shop, a coin toss. Winter interacts with our humans. Okay. You can see underneath there, it spawns another snowball when it hits a human. That's a pretty good one, I think. Earth, blowfish, money, red button, launches a rocket which creates an explosion. Which okay, that could be pretty good. If that happens, that could be pretty good there. And then the other one I was wanting to grab was Winter, as it does have an interaction with the humans. Okay, we're going to leave it there for now, I think. Or we re-roll to try to get some extra balls, but I don't think we do. Alright, so we need to basically trigger everything again. Let's go ahead and start here. It almost hit the human, but not quite. We do have a charging dock with the robot. If it drinks water, it explodes. So let's go ahead and grab that guy. And then, where's our re-trigger? I seen it for a little bit there. Right there. Boom. So we just re-triggered everything. That should give us some points. Okay. We're down to 2 balls left. I did want to get a police because it can interact with humans as well. There's another re-trigger. Okay, 269 out of 390. We have 1 ball left. This interacts with asteroids and stuff by dying. We don't have UFO or cigarettes. That's 3 points max there. You're at 6 points there. There's actually more points in a piggy bank. There's more points in the piggy bank right now. So we're going to go with the piggy bank. Right there. Nice, we got a re-trigger. We did not make it though. So that is a loss. But we did just unlock aim assist. Displays an aim guide for the last ball. But I'm pretty sure I have an aim assist on every time. So I mean, we'll leave it turned on. Oh, so these here are mods. I see. Right here. Mods. These are mods. You can have up to 6 enabled. And we're slowly unlocking more as we get the meta currency. I see. So then later on in the full game, you're going to have to, like, pick and choose. assuming you fill this bar up, you're gonna have to pick and choose which ones that you want turned on or off. Let's go ahead and jump in here to another run. Jump here into another run. Alrighty, I want to hit this dice as many times as possible. Probably going to be twice. Right there. And I wanted to do that quickly for the 12% bonus. So we have Wizard, Coin Toss, and Target. Target kind of feels very similar to the last build we did. We've never used the Target, but it involves getting hit by things. Wizard does AoE, and the only bad thing about the Wizard that I've seen is your dice have to be close enough together for it to work. So we could try Wizard again. We could try Wizard again. I don't think I can get 2 hits here, but it does re-trigger because there's only 1 dice. So there's that. Pub, fireworks, money printer. So the other downside here that I can see is I can't tell it no. I can't tell it no. I have to pick something right now to move on. That's the only other downside I'm seeing. Money printer goes burr. Money printer breaks piggy bank. Launches a firework. Firework explodes. Drunk driver from rocket tree wall. I guess money printer and piggy banks as well. I'm gonna stick this over on this one, I guess. Okay. Now let's go into the shop. I would like a piggy bank or... Well, I really don't want anything because what I want is another dice. So let's re-roll to get the extra dice down here. Or every re-roll you get 0.1 of a ball. And because I really just want, that second dice before I start getting more stickers. Okay, there's another wizard and a jackpot. Slot machine explodes, jackpot. That doesn't interact with anything we have. Gold bar, though, does. Gold bar does, but we also have a secondary wizard there. But I think I'll go with the gold bar. There. And we do want the re-trigger. Okay. Flies do not interact here. Arrows also do not interact. But we do have another gold bar. So we can get a bonus here. Alright, there's our re-trigger. Alright, we're up to 45 of 30 because of our re-triggers. We have punches, fishing, and spring. Spring does not interact. Fishing kind of does its own thing. And punching does not interact either, but we will do fishing because it does its own thing. I'm going to stick it up top. Alrighty, and here we do have a second dice. Do we have a gold bar? We do. So I want to stack as many gold bars on this one dice as possible. Get that bonus up. That sticker bonus right there. I don't think I care right now about the wizards. We started with the wizards, but it's seeming less and less relevant. And I don't see anything here that's very relevant. So I'm just going to re-roll it out 2 more times. Get some extra bonus balls. And then we're just going to save them next. Alright, so we want to hit every dice. Get those re-triggers happening. We did catch a fish. I don't know which fish we caught. Maybe a guppy. So we should have got some bonus there. It should say over here. Caught a koi. It was a koi. Which was a +6. Yeah, nice. Okay. Fireworks, magic ball, and piggy bank. Don't we have something that interacts with the piggy bank? The money printer. Yeah, we do. So we do want the piggy bank here. We do want the piggy bank here. And we'll just stick it here. And we want the re-trigger, of course, as always, right there. Ah, could have got another gold bar there, but that's fine. Cloud, poop, and home. I don't think we have anything that interacts here at all. Okay. And see, this is the downside here. We can't re-roll it. We cannot re-roll it, and we cannot just discard it. We have to grab it. So I guess out of all of these, the home provides the most passive value. Yeah, because if the human survives, we get a little bonus there. Alrighty. So we did get our scores accomplished there. Do we have anything? Yeah, we have a gold bar, another gold bar. We have another gold bar, and that's the only thing we're going to be able to afford. So let's go ahead and grab it. So now we're at a +4, because all that is a gold bar. And we're going to re-roll for the extra ball. And we're going to move on. Right there hits every dice. And that's what we want. We want those re-triggers. See, that's what I was talking about the wizard. The wizard's so far away from everything else that it doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter up there. That's why I didn't go for the wizard. Computer, cloud, and buckshot. Isn't there something with the humans? It would die from a bullet, but I don't know if this... A regular shell explodes. Oh, so this causes explosions. Yeah, we can kill the humans. We can kill the humans with this. Potentially. There it is right there. Hits every dice. Re-triggers those dice. Very nice. We're up to 110 out of 90. We still have 3.6 balls left. The only thing here that I'm seeing that interacts with humans is going to be the disco ball. I'm not wanting to do a disco build. Oh, but the pickaxe goes well with the money printer. Yes. The pickaxe is what we actually want here. So, we'll stick it here. Stick it there. Go back into the shop. So we have $8 to spend. $8 to spend here. I'm not seeing anything off the bat here. So let's go ahead and give it a reroll. There's a diamond for 4. There's a diamond for 4. And that interacts here. That interacts there. So let's throw the diamond here. And then we'll reroll again for an extra 0.1 of a ball. And we'll save it next. So close. We're so close to hitting everything. Okay, we lost our 12% bonus. That would hit that one dice multiple times. Which dice is this? The top one? That might be the best that we can do. Alright. Tape. Pond. This is the frog. I don't think we have anything that interacts with the frog. Bomb. We can do explosion, I guess. Since we have to choose something. Since we have to choose something, we do not have a choice. That's going to trigger a reroll. So that gives us a lot of points. See, that's very valuable, getting all of those dice triggered at once. Even if they're not exactly interacting. There's another wizard. There's another wizard. It would give a +1 to the bonus, but it's still only a +4. The spider itself, in and of itself, is a lot better. Points wise, points wise. We'll go there. Nice. We triggered these two dice a bunch with that shot. Jackpot, Wizard, and Golf. I don't really care about any of these. Don't care about any of these. I guess I'll do the Jackpot over here. Now we're going to shop again. And there's a gun that fires a bullet. There's another money printer. And a piggy bank. We have 11. We can buy both. We can buy both. So there's you. And there's you. Very nice. We also want more gold bars. But that's all of our money. So let's go ahead and save and next. Our fishing pole is disabled. Boom. That's a lot of hits. That's a lot of hits. Not a lot of score, though. Because we did not get the retrigger. Smoking starts with explosion fire or laser. Let's try the cigarette pack here. We definitely want to hit the white dice here. Let's try this one. Alright. There's another water balloon, another slot machine. Throw it there. We want to get as many dice as possible once again. Alright, we have 3 balls left. We have another piggy bank, which is good. That's what we want. And we definitely got to hit that one there. Right there. That's what we want. There's a retrigger. Nice. Ice cream. Gun. Gun works as well. Gun works with this stuff as well. We did get our points, and we still have 2 balls left. Let's go back into the shop. Okay. We have another gold bar, which we definitely want. So we're at a 5-point bonus there on those gold bars. We have another diamond here as well. If we re-roll, we cannot afford anything else. Let's go ahead and grab the diamond. There's some extra value there. And save it next. Right there. That hits everything. That hits everything. Very good. 163 with 1 shot. Money or winter? I think money. I think we want money because they can go with the piggy bank. We'll throw it there. That just about hits everything. That just about hits everything. Alrighty. Another wizard. Another jackpot. Yeah, why not? We definitely want to hit that white dice. There we go. We re-triggered everything again. We're at 367. 2 balls left. Another piggy bank, of course. So close. That's fine. Alright, we got 451 out of 390. And we gotta add something. A coin, horn, or pickaxe. I'm gonna go with the pickaxe here to potentially mine more of these. And shop. We have $16 here. We do have a hologram bonus of +7 on this telescope. That's pretty freaking good. That's pretty freaking good. I don't think I can pass that up. It's all our money, but I don't think I can pass that up. Alrighty, and we might as well re-roll to get the extra points of the balls, extra potential lives. Try that one there. Alrighty. Bone, spawns computer explodes, another telescope. Yeah, why not? Get even more there. Boom, that hits every dice. That's what we're looking for. Very nice. That was some good score. We have 2 balls left. 2 balls left. Poop, coin toss, bone. I don't think I care. Coin toss, I guess, because it can go in the piggy bank. That's a good number of them, but we definitely want to hit this. That's probably pretty good. Alrighty. And then we have a gun. We know guns have interactions as well. And we gotta hope that this is gonna be enough. Yes, looks like we got it. It was enough. 596 out of 510. We have another thing to add. We can add another cigarette here. We have guns and cigarettes on this one. Fine, that's funny. Shop again. We have 19 coins. We buy another gun or another diamond. Okay. Let's get a diamond down here. Let's get this gun up here. And we don't have any money for anything else. Let's go again. And hit as many dice as possible. Right there. Yeah, it's doing some stuff. That's quite a bit of points with that one shot. Clover, I guess. I don't really care about any of these. Vacuum, explosion. We have a lot of explosions. Maybe we get some extra points from here. We definitely want to hit the re-trigger. There it goes. We're at 430. We have 2 shots remaining. We can get another gun here. Throw it on this dice. Sure, that's fine. And then this is our last, this is going to be our last shot. Unless we win. Grab a coin. Right there. Nice. We just got it. 723 out of 630. Very good. There's another diamond. Boom. Gets those diamonds a little bit of extra bonus. Go back into the shop. Go back into the shop. We have a gun. But that dice is done, so we don't need guns. Unless we want to spread guns out. We have a coin. Which we could do. Some more coins. Ping pong, magic ball, gun, hat, earth? We don't have any earth. Do we have stuff that works with, we have telescope. Yeah, that could do some stuff. Let's grab that. We still have some money left. Let's re-roll for some extra balls. Although, I think because we have a negative ball situation, I think we lose as soon as we leave the shop. Oh, I guess not, because we got some extra. Okay, nice. Nice. So what's disabled? our mines, our gold, and our diamonds. So, like, basically half our build is disabled. Good. So, we're probably not doing much here. That hits every dice, though. That hits every single dice. Maybe that's going to be amazing, but I think because of the disabled stuff, it probably won't. This 244, not bad. Not bad. Another telescope. I'm going to say throw it here. Can we get another hit like that? That's pretty good, I think. $394. This is our last ball. We have another cigarette pack. Throw it here. Yeah, sure. That does some craziness. Why not? Is it gonna be enough? I think just barely not enough. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. There it is. We made it. Ooh, that was very close. We're right on the edge of losing. We're right on the edge of losing every time here. Throw a bomb here. And we're going back into the shop. I think at this point, our only chance here is just to keep re-rolling to try to get as many balls. We want to try to get positive balls. Right there, that hits everything. We always want to go for the re-triggers as it re-rolls the dice, giving us higher chances of getting score. Radio bomb. Do we have any radios? No. We do have a bombs. Okay. We can get a radio. Why not? Throw it in. Throw it in. This is gonna be a bad start. Okay. Another gold bar. Right here. I wonder if that's an achievement. Oh, there's our little aim assist there. There's our little aim assist. I don't think that was that a challenge or an achievement or anything? No. I wish it was. Oh, you gotta have it for a specific one, the pond. You gotta have the pond. Okay. Alright, we're not getting our bonus here. This is our last ball. I need it to hit the white dice and as many other dice as possible. Oh, it's telling me to aim here? That's what the aim assist is? Does that give us the win if I follow the aim assist? Barely, but it did. Okay, maybe that's what the aim assist means. Okay. We got lucky there then. We have another diamond here. Now, we did survive there, so that's fine. Yeah, at this point, we just got to keep re-rolling for positive balls. That's pretty good. All right. Another diamond. Why not? That's pretty good. Should trigger a reroll as well. 536. We're halfway there. 2 balls remaining. Coins. Right there. Alright, and then we're going to listen to the aim assist on the very last ball. We're just going to fire it right away and hope that it gives us the 300 points, or 200, like 20 something points that we need. Alright, aim assist says to go there. Yeah. That aim assist is very helpful. The aim assist is very helpful. Another telescope, why not? Anything good here? Get more coins. So I'm actually just hovering over these and looking at the right hand side. You can see the dice light up if you have any duplicates. So right here, the coin, the 09 is flashing. That's, and the earth. The earth is flashing on that as well. I don't think we've seen the earth do anything. Let's grab the earth here. And then we're going to re-roll for a few more extra balls. Okay. That hits a lot. There's the earth. The moon's orbiting. Okay. 200 there. Oh, crap. So we're already in a new row. So we're going to have to go back and forth here. Okay, so we don't have anything. That should do some stuff. Nice, that felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. We are on our last ball again, and we have a lot of points to make up here. We have a lot of points to make up here. Game says go there, so I'm going to go there. Yeah. Yeah. Listen to the game, guys. If you get that unlocked, if you get that last ball perk unlocked, listen to the game. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. Coffee machine. And I don't see anything too exciting there. Let me come back over here. Look at, so we got coins again. Those are pretty much filled up, except for the piggy bank right here. Boom, we can fill that guy up. I do like this mechanic of it lighting up the row that you already have some of these on. Okay, so we're done with that shop, so we'll re-roll it out. There we go. We're back up to 0 balls. Back up to 0 balls. Right there. That's pretty good. $243. Any duplicates here? No. They're all new, it looks like. Let's get charging dock here. That looks pretty good to me. Does some re-triggering. Nice, 600. So any duplicates here? Yes, but they're full. They're absolutely full, but we can grab them and throw them there instead. Right here. Game says to go there, so I guess that's where we're going. Is it going to be enough to get us to where we need to be score-wise, though? Into the light. Yes, yes, we made it. Yes, we made it. Higher and higher. Let's grab our last coin. There we go. Go back into our shop. We're going to do the hover method. We have a radio. We have a secondary radio here. Or do I just want to push for more balls? I could just push for more balls here. That gives us a fourth ball. Wait, there it is. There's the shot. Three, 420. Okay, 420. We do need to start getting some stuff out on these other dice too, though. That looks pretty crazy and hectic. That should give us some money, I think. $8.85 out of 15. Let's get a radio on this dice. Right there. Alright, looks like we're going into last shot territory again. Again. Let's grab a spring. Throw it there. Game says right there. And it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Okay. We did make it to friend 15 of 16, though. 15 of 16. So we did get quite a bit of meta currency. Boom. Reroll plus reroll ball bonus. So now you can build balls faster. We can build balls faster in the future. But, yeah. So if you guys want to see more of this, if you think this style of video is better, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys all next time.